What's happening, everybody? Now, I've come home from seeing Civil War. I was about to say the Winter Soldier. I'm bugging. Coming home from seeing Civil War for the second time. And I can tell you right now, it was better the second time I saw it. I really got to say that because the first time I saw it, I was with somebody and they was asking questions. And you know what the thing is? I don't really... That's why I kind of like going to the movies by myself, because I could just sit there and focus on the movie itself. When you got people with you, what they do? They ask you, who's that? Who's this? What's going on here? You get annoyed. So I went the second time to see it by myself, and I enjoyed it even more because I ain't had nobody asking me questions. So first and foremost, the two new additions to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Black Panther and Spider-Man. If I can't say this anymore, is that these two were the best cast characters I've seen in a long time. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. was perfect as Iron Man and Tony Stark. Chris Evans, I was a little suspect when he came on. Chris Hemsworth, I didn't really know him. Mark Ruffalo, I knew him, but I think he's good as Bruce Banner. But it was just like Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa and Tom Holland as Peter Parker. The casting was just perfect. Now I didn't know much about Tom Holland, but the way he portrays Spider-Man is the one I grew up watching. Smart little banners, jokes. I mean, everything was just perfect with him. And then you had Chadwick Boseman, which I was a fan of because I seen 42 and Get On Up. I knew his acting chops were sharp like that. So when he does the African accent and he does he showcases his skill set, I was sold on him. I mean, he was one of the best parts of the movie. So with Spider-Man, Spider-Man's not in the movie long, but he was just great. So while I'm watching this movie, I'm sitting here like geeking out the whole time because it's like I grew up reading comics, watching cartoons, and seeing all this stuff on screen. Like everybody who's my age or a little bit older knows about the Spider-Man animated cartoon series. Everybody knows about that. You saw almost every character in the Marvel Universe come on that show. You saw the X-Men, you saw Thor for a cameo, Daredevil, Venom. You had all these characters. So for me to watch this movie and see the stuff that I grew up watching and reading, it was crazy. You see Ant-Man in there, becoming Giant Man in there. I was like, yeah, and he looks believable in some cases. He didn't look too CGS where you was like, yeah, that looked kind of cheesy. But in some scenes, he looked like he was really that big. Like that whole airport scene, I heard it was like 18 minutes long. I couldn't tell because I enjoyed the whole thing from beginning to end. So it was just a great scene. And then like what you saw in the movie trailers was different than what you saw in the actual movie, which I'm happy because I was like, isn't Spider-Man supposed to be in that scene? And then when you go see the movie, he's in that scene the way you thought he should have been. So I was like, great. I'm not a big fan of Black Widow. I have nothing against the character. She's just a spy. You know what I mean? She doesn't have nothing cool about her. They give her cool scenes as far as her action scenes and all that. But she's just not a real interesting character, man. She's just a spy who shoots guns and shoots lasers. I mean, she doesn't have that wow factor like the rest of the characters do. But from what she had, it was great. One of some of the best scenes, like in the beginning scene, she was doing a thing. I was like, oh, she all that. But she just doesn't have that wow factor that everybody else has. So that's why I'm kind of like, it's Black Widow, so I'm not really thrilled about her. And it's not Scarlett Johansson, it's just the character itself. It's just, they try to make her as interesting as they can, but she doesn't have that wow factor like everybody else. Like you got Iron Man with the suit, you got Cap with the shield, you got the Falcon with the wings, you got Black Panther with everything, you got Spider-Man who does everything, Ant-Man who shrinks and grows, Vision and all these Scarlet Witch. You got these characters who have all these powers, and that's just great to see on screen. She doesn't really have nothing, so what they give her is some of the best scenes though. What else did I like about this? The end credit scene, I'll leave that for another video. I mean, that was cool, but one of my gripes I had with the movie, and it's not really the movie itself, I was hoping to get some introduction into Avengers Infinity War or whatever they're gonna call it. Wasn't no lead up to nothing to it, and I know I'm getting a little impatient, and it's just because I felt like this was the first movie in Phase 3, and I was feeling like maybe they'd give us a little bit of what's to come in Avengers Infinity War or even the next movie. Got ESPN going off while I'm doing this video. Oh well, just have to get through. So I was just like, I don't know what to. But that's like my gripe, because I was hoping to get some more into that whole Thanos, the Infinity Gems, and all that other stuff, and what they was gonna do with it. But to each his own. It's over with. But in the beginning scene, one of my favorite parts was when Cap kicks the truck. He kicks the ball with the truck. He's like, boom! He just kicks the truck, and like the ball goes flying. I'm sitting like, yo, Cap is the man. Like, and I thought the movie was gonna fall victim to giving too much screen time to Robert Downey Jr. He is the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We all know that. He's the face. I don't care what you say. That first Iron Man launched everything, and he's been. I look forward to seeing him on screen. I ain't gonna even lie, but Chris Evans as Captain America has changed my whole tune towards Robert Downey Jr. Now, when I went in, I was Team Cap. I was Team Cap all the way. I'm still Team Cap, because what made me Team Cap, I'm not even fake it to you. Captain America Winter Soldier. That movie alone made me more of a Captain America fan than an Iron Man fan. I lie to you not, that movie made me switch my tune. So when I seen this, I was biased too, so what? I don't care. I went in being a Cap fan, and I stayed a Cap fan, but I felt for Tony during the course of the movie. Because it's like you sitting here and you're riding with your boy Cap, and the next thing you know, his best friend then did something real terrible, and you like, hold up, you knew about this and you let this go on? Oh, I got to get your man now. So it was just great to see that. And you see, and the thing is, with this movie, you've been invested for the whole cinematic universe as far as the Marvel movies. So by the time you get to this point in this movie, you're really invested, and it's just, you feel the emotion there. It's not like, I don't really feel it there because I don't really know this character. No, you know these characters. So by the time you get to this confrontation between Cap and Iron Man, it's like, man, you feel it. And that is a brutal scene, and is all that. You see Cap lose it, goes off on Iron Man, then he like Iron Man comes in with it. He scans his fight patterns and all this other stuff, has a reaction to it, and just goes in on him and all that. Oh my goodness, it was all that. I've seen it twice. This is one of those movies I can watch all the time. Like Winter Soldier, I can watch all the time. It's only like everybody got those handful of movies they can sit there and watch no matter when it's on. You know what I mean? Because it's just that good. But overall, I enjoyed this movie. I'm not really a movie critic, but I just enjoyed this movie as a Marvel fan, a guy who grew up reading these comics, watching these cartoons, all that. And one of the main things I love about this movie is Captain America feels like, you know, a person you can relate to. You know, you feel his struggles. You feel what he's going through. Same thing with Tony. You just feel their struggles. And that's why I just enjoyed this movie as much as I did. But I want to thank you guys for watching my little, I guess, review of this thing, or my opinion of it. That's pretty much what it is, a review and an opinion of the whole movie. And I enjoyed watching it. I definitely recommend you out there and go see it. If you get a chance to, please go out there and see it. I mean, you're going to see it more than once, I guarantee that, because you're just going to enjoy it. Because, you know, when you watch a movie one time, you go back to go see it a second time, you catch things you didn't catch the first time. So, thank you guys for watching. Post your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about the Civil War movie. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you guys for everything, all the support, and anything else out there that you want me to do reactions to, or any suggestions you got. Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think and hear y'all guys' opinions. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. Like I always say, stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.